Hey, what's going on guys? It's Paper here with another Marvel Snap video. In this video, we're talking about what I believe is the strongest archetype in the game, and that is Loki. There are a couple different ways you can build Loki, but in this video, we're talking about a deck that uses both Quinjet and Agent Coulson, as well as Werewolf by Night, the newest card in the game. Werewolf by Night is a great addition to this deck. There's plenty of cards in this deck that activate him. You can very often get him up to like a 11 power, 13 power. He's an extremely strong card. I do foresee that he'll get nerfed in the future, but for now we can abuse him with all of the on-reveal effects that we have in this deck. We can move him around very efficiently, and he just becomes a powerhouse that adds to the power of this deck that was already pretty great with Collector and Loki. In this deck, we're also running Kitty Pryde, but I did take Kitty Pryde out when I played this deck in an Infinite Conquest, and I do think that Shang-Chi is a better addition to this deck over Kitty Pryde, as it gives you some options to counter things like your opponent's Werewolf by Night, as well as Shuri decks and Destroy decks. I also have Jeff and Agent Coulson in this deck, which kind of have seemed to have fallen out of favor in some of these Loki decks. I think people are trying to go a little bit lower curve or go with more of a balanced version of these decks. Jeff, I think, is still really good. You could replace Jeff with Falcon if you don't have Jeff. Falcon actually opens up spaces for Werewolf, and I think it's actually a pretty strong addition. I know Cam Best has been using a version that uses Falcon instead of Jeff, and I played around with it for a little bit, and it seems pretty consistent, pretty strong. So if you don't have Jeff, I would encourage maybe using Falcon in his place. And then finally, we have Chavez in this deck just for consistency. We're very rarely playing Chavez, but it's going to help us get our Collector and our Loki more efficiently. And just on the final turn, if we steal on turn 5 with Loki, we at least have a big card if we steal a bunch of crap from our opponent. So this deck has worked wonders for me. I've already won an Infinity Conquest with it. Let me know what you think about the deck below, and if you run this in Conquest, let me know how it goes. Anyways, just some general channel updates. I'm going to be posting more YouTube content now. I had 3 months where I was in and out of vacations, and it was just really hard for me to balance that kind of stuff with YouTube generation. So I'm back now. I don't have any vacations planned, so we're good. And I'm going to be posting more videos now actually than previously, starting with this video. As you can see, compared to my other videos, this is a little bit less of a breakdown video and more of just kind of, hey, here's a deck and look at it. I think this is going to help me output my videos a little bit better. I'm still going to be doing the detailed deck breakdowns whenever I have a deck that I'm really passionate about. But for now, we're going to be doing a couple of these smaller videos just to get the ball rolling with getting more decks out to you guys. So hope you enjoy this video. If you have any comments about the format, just let me know in the comments below. Also, I do stream my games. All of these games that are in all of my videos are on Twitch. I stream on Twitch Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've added a 4th day now, and I start streaming at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to catch some live streams, go ahead and follow me there, twitch.tv/paper with 2 R's. Finally, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below any other decks that you want to see me talk about. I have a few lined up, so those videos will be coming out throughout the week. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, good luck snapping. We have Collector, so we have a ramping Collector now. We don't have to worry as much about our power. We just don't play the Loki. Just don't play the Loki. I don't want to play the Warlock. That's really good for me, because he only has 1 card that can go there. He has Nightcrawler that can go there as well. Yeah, Loki last turn. We need to hope that he plays Magic at some point so that we have a turn 7 so that we can play Chavez in the middle here. Okay, so Loki. Let's do this. Get these establishing. And then we play Coulson next turn. And we can do Coulson stuff. Whatever we get out of Coulson, I mean. We could play a 4 on the right with the Coulson card, because it'll be a 3. So that's worth thinking about. It's also worth noting that Loki could give us 0 cost cards, so Loki could give us more cards to play into Crimson Cosmos, which is good. Okay, so there's Cerebro. Confirmation that it exists. Jeff can be played wherever as well, so that's good. So this is Mystique plus a 1, Mystique Nightcrawler. Professor X left is just a win. I'm gonna snap now. Professor X left is just a win. New Negasonic. Could be Negasonic. Negasonic would actually be pretty nice. No way he makes 12 power on one card. Giving us an extra turn. But this should be two cubes for me for sure. Fine with that. This gives us an extra turn for Chavez stuff. Because he can't put anything else here in the middle unless he has Blue Marvel. If he has Blue Marvel, that means he can't get rid of Limbo, which is good for us. We play Loki on the last turn along with a Sentinel. And maybe Snowguard if it exists in our deck ever. So he does have Blue Marvel. Okay, so now we know the entire deck. But we also know that he cannot beat us on the left. He cannot beat us in the middle. Because we do this. Loki pulls Werewolf over, and we win.
Wind, aid my
Totally fine. He could have stormed last turn and beat us, but he wouldn't have won middle actually, so that's fine. Okay, so now we know the entire deck. Coulson wins us the left with the Professor X, which is good, so. I don't need the energy right now. Maybe we do it next turn. Play Snowguard and Maria Hill. Oh! And then we can play Loki and take their Professor X from them. He could play Professor X this turn. Yo, what's going on in Terra? How's it going, man? Is that Professor X left? This is an insane hand, dude. Just got Spider-Man 2099. Holy shit. If he doesn't play anything into the Nebula right now, we just win. Then we can destroy her. He has Destroyer. I mean, that's true. Nebula plus Jeff Wright plus anything wins. Okay, so let's just goblin it. Nice. Does he goblin me? He doesn't. Let's go. This is so dumb, dude. This is so stupid. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This guy's absolutely crazy. Oh, let's go. That was a tilted snap. Maybe. I feel like we never see the bluff snap. I feel like it wasn't really a bluff because he had 15 destroyer in the middle. That's like really strong, but we play Collector here. It means he will almost never play what's it called there, which is good. He plays armor here for sure. Like, there's no chance he doesn't. Storm? Oh, he has Storm in this? Okay. That makes sense. We never win this left lane, like, ever. We can make a 10 over here with Jeff coming in at 13. And he would be 7. No, I think this is better. Oh yeah, he's even playing another card there. Just ramp the werewolf up, ignore this left lane, make us un-Professor Xable. And then we also have to defend against Hobgoblin right now. He wants to Hobgoblin right, I would assume. I would assume he Hobgoblins right. We have Prio, so we can do this. I think he just leaves her. This is either a Professor X. This has to be a Goblin. Could be a Destroyer, though. Yeah. Yep. 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 He's angry reacting to all my stuff. Listen, if your game plan is that obvious, like, I'm gonna just counter you. Hazmat doesn't do much for us. It's just fodder. Let's do this. We need to look at this before we play, because if this was the doubling thing, we want double collectors for sure. If Maria Hill can give me armor ever, that'd be nice. Please stop doing that. So that's going to give us destroy and draw 2. Kind of just think Coulson here is good because we get the rock to go over there. But one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way they make 6 power here. They actually don't have the possibility to make 6 power here. Yeah, I mean, it's okay that Snowdrive blows up. Like, we're fine with that. Can I get well, I can't get anything actually. Forgot that Collector was getting juiced. Yeah. Slow Deadpool with Hazmat. Guess that's true. It just doesn't feel good, you know? It feels bad. Especially without werewolf proccing. But that is very true. 4 compared to a 6. And then it's an 8 compared to a 12. That's a good point. Rip Loki for 7. I want to rip Loki for a lot. Like, I don't even want to play Kitty Pryde. This is like Carnage on the right. Taskmaster, because the Taskmaster is the last card. It's in the deck. We know that for a fact now. We can play Venom Taskmaster. Venom right, Taskmaster, wherever else. Kitty's barely worth the deck space anymore. Yeah, that is true. It is rough. I mean, do we just assume they play Heimdall left for 13 on the left and we beat it? That looks like what he's doing. Werewolf moves to Heimdall? Yeah, but we're a 17 here. And he loses the +5, so we win. Okay. This Heimdall is tricky though. Bordeaux. We're gonna play Baron Mordo actually. Okay, now let me drop top deck a Loki or a Coulson here. I'll take Werewolf, I guess. But we have ways to generate a bunch of cards here. We could throw a Snowguard and Sentinel into Clintar and not care about it. It's Werewolf. So he has to play something to move Werewolf right now. Double this card's power. This is fine. This gives us some more overhead for some power. I gotta wonder what I made him draw with that Baron Mordo. And like, how bad did we screw him up? Because if we made him draw one of his destroy cards, it's actually massive. 2 times power on Nico. She becomes a 4 now. It's a very small Venom. It's great for us. And it's on the left side, which is also great for us. Heimdall plus Werewolf is really strong, actually. Actually quite scary. Eight plus 9 is 17. We're 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it's not there. Well, it could be there, actually. Oh, these draws are all so bad. I guess Moon Girl's good with Collector. He's a 4-power Deadpool. I think we lose middle. He plays something to move Werewolf middle. Like, he can play Phoenix Force middle, moves Werewolf middle. He can play Deathlock that moves it middle. I feel like we just win Clintar. I feel like we just win Clintar. Hawk mid. I feel like Hawk mid makes things harder for us. I feel like we don't contest middle at all because he's just going to move werewolf there. Interesting. So we win. Because we win middle and left.